So we've just done the executive terminals. This paid off because we managed to get a vault that was nearby. This is only 7 hours away. So that's the nearest mission, equal with this one. We don't have a vault access card, but Monster is selling one, so we're going to buy that. So that's very lucky. We're going to give Prism this weapon. Let's give Tony this. We're going to upgrade Tony's speed again, because that's very important to do, especially on Tony. We're going to upgrade strength here so that we can carry more items. There's no reason to take money into a vault, but we weren't able to... I guess we could have upgraded speed here, but I think the strength should be more important because we're going to be carrying research experiments and so on. Maybe a pass card as well. Okay, let's go in.
This is a culprit.
So it's pretty lucky to get that vault access card. It will be day 3 after this, so we'll get more missions. There's also an executive terminals very near, if the extra missions that we see do not suit us. You can get this console already. We can sort of hear that scanning amp. There it is. So that's very good to see so early. I think we're okay opening this door. Let's take a peek. So we've got 2 doors very nearby. We aren't able to see any guards, but there's some chance based on this that we would not be safe doing this. There's a nanofab here. We don't have the money for it, and it's got a demon. If we were able to find out what the demon is, or it turns out to be near the exit, then we might have a look in that later. For now, I'm not that confident getting out of this room. This spot could be okay, unless there's a guy who walks in like this. This spot could be okay. I'm thinking we should just play it safe and stay in this room. I can get here, peek like this, and then get out, I think. That seems to be a good thing to do. We'll end our turn peeking for sure. Bring Tony up. Just in case, we'll go on to Overwatch with Tony. We don't want to be shooting anyone. We're not going to hack either of these to take the demon. Tony can get into this without taking the demon, so that's fine. Okay, we have a guy walking through here. Totally fine.
Incognita has detected an ECCM signal. There must be one of the FTM's powerful scanning devices in the complex.
We know about that.
Location each alarm level. Make sure to shut it down.
So we get to steal here. Could be worth using the buster chip right now. He's got no demon on him. But that will allow us to hit him with an armor-piercing gun. We could even put a Parasite if there's nothing else for us to hack. I think we want to get Shu up to here. There's a safe down there. I am willing to be encumbered here, I think. But we're probably sending Prism this way. It's a safe with a demon. So I guess we're putting Tony down there next turn. There's a door here, so we want to explore that. It would be nice to find the exit.
At least you won't need to worry about
Could have a camera in this corner. I think this spot should be okay to peek on. We know that... I think we know that no one came through here. This guy's not going to see us here when he turns around, so that should be fine. There's a camera here, okay. Yeah. Let's take that. And I guess we can send Banks up here. Might as well end Tony's turn peeking so we get some vision on this room. This looks like an empty room. Just a camera drone and a safe. So we're not going to be able to steal the power from this drone. But I don't think it's worth hacking it just so that we can do that. It looks clearly stationary. Yeah. So we'll bring Tony up here to get this safe at some point. I think we just hide here for now. Okay, so we have a guy walking around here. This is a very big room. We have a demon database and another camera up there. The demon database has no demon on, for once. So we probably do want to take this. Do we get this safe now? Could have a camera in that corner. Looks like we don't. Could be a door there. So facility database, that could be pretty good to get as well. I think we are going to be using power to hack some things fairly soon. This guy's clearly stationary. So there's probably another door around here, because we heard someone walking around here, for sure. There's a console. That's alright. We could have a good time to wisp relatively soon. I want to see what this guy's doing. I want to see what this guy's doing. But now let's just spy. That's fine. We won't be able to steal from this guy easily. We could use the disguise to get like this. That costs power. There's likely to just be this console here. I think it's very unlikely that there's anything else here, but we do want to steal from the guard. Shall we get this now? I guess it doesn't matter which one of these we get first. It looks like we're able to clear out a section of the map before we move on, which is good. It's good to be able to do that. This guy should be going further in. We know that there's no camera in that corner. Need to zoom in to do this. This should be okay to open, yeah. We'd like to steal from this guard. This spot should be safe. This spot should be safe as well, but we don't know what else is going on in here. So maybe we just end our turn like this and steal from him later. No, we have stolen from him, that's fine. So now we can wisp and hit 4 guards. Or we'll be able to do it next turn when we have the power. Let's peek. This camera doesn't see very far. Most of this is what this guy is seeing, so we will be able to get up to this door at least. There's some cover for us to end our turn in. I think that's fine. We'll want to take the facility database on this camera. No, I want to do the wisp. That's more important than hacking this facility database, I think. Yeah. There could be a camera in that corner. We need to find a way of stealing from this guard. We'll want to get to this console with banks. So at some opportune time, we might try to ping these 2 guards into this corner. Is that going to be possible? No, not quite. Is worth seeing if there's anything here, and also we get a security pass card. I think we don't see any security doors for now, and I don't want to become incumbent taking that. We can wisp now. That allows us to hit 3 guards in this camera drone. That should be totally worth it. Let's see if we're able to find anything else with banks up here. If I want to, then I can run with Tony. That would actually make these guys come through, so maybe I don't want to do that. We probably want to bring banks down here, actually, to get these consoles before we move further up. Don't think exploring up here too early is that good. So let's just wisp now. Get 4 tags, that's pretty good. I'm going to drop this and take the pass card and drop it. And peek. So we do have a camera there, we'll want to take that down. But for now, let's get Prism out here. Prism can explore up here, so that's okay. So it's good to do this fairly early. We've done 2 safes. We've stolen from 2 of these guards. We need to steal from this guy. We want to get Banks down here because this is worth 350 credits. It's a lot of money. Get this console next turn. I think this spot's okay. Yep. We can send Tony up here as well. So it's just Banks that needs to stay around to do this. That's the facility map. Where's the vault going to be? That should be this area. Where's the exit going to be? That could be here. I think this room is the wrong shape, and it's 6 by 6, I think that's a square, whereas this is 5 by 6, so that should be the exit, which connects directly to the vault, so that's very good. We'll do the vault last, so we might become encumbered when we're doing that. That's alright, we'll hack this now. This is authority, so we could get that once we've done this safe. See if the nanofab has anything good. We can use ping to get these guys to go away, or to get out of the way, so that we can steal, but we'll wait until this has happened, I think. This spot should be okay. I don't think we've noticed anyone moving around in here. This would be a very specific spot for anyone to notice. This would be slightly safer. Maybe that's what I do. Banks can pick up this pass card if necessary, but it looks like we should be okay for locked doors. Don't see anywhere where there even could be a locked door. Could take this down now, as we're going to wait with Banks to get into this room anyway. This guy shouldn't see Tony here. That gets us in a bit faster. Might as well peek here. This guy never sees this door, this guy doesn't see this door, so this is fine to get through. To get the additional cameras. Where are they? There's one in here. We've already finished this room. This one we'll need to take. Do we have a spot which is safe from all of the cameras? This one could do. This one should be okay as well. But we don't need to get in here right away. Yeah, we're pretty clear that there's no one coming up here. Let's leave Prism here. And Tony here, I guess. Banks can check this nanofab out later. There's no hurry to hack this, I think. Tony's saving us a lot of power by getting into these safes as well. This camera becomes ours. We'll take this next turn. 3 turns left on the econ chip anyway. We'll probably have to ping these guys away. At some point, but not yet. So I'd prefer to do this without getting noticed by the guard, and I can do this on yellow squares, so I will. That just seems better. We will go up to have a look at this door. Two turns left on the econ chip. That's fine. Could be a bit tricky pinging them away. I think I'll wait until this guy's here and then ping this guy towards this spot, if I can. Maybe onto some spot like this, where he's going to be facing the wall. And then leave this guy to be on here again. Pick this up now, so I don't forget. That seems reasonable. Not going to use power hacking anything. Let's pass the turn there. So I don't want this guy to come to investigate this because that will slow us down getting through these doors. So this gives us... I can peek and then get to here if necessary. 4 AP is fine. Got a server terminal. I think we could be okay here. We can use the... This guy looks stationary, otherwise we'd have heard him move around. If necessary, we can just... Yeah, I think we're okay here. Totally empty room. That's fine. This guy won't see all the way up. So I should be totally fine to end my turn up here peeking.
Warning.
I used all of my action points anyway, that's fine. I don't really want to take this fractal just yet. But it could be really good to look in here. We might send Banks this way. I have nothing else to put a Parasite on, so I might just take this now. One turn left on this. The issue with pinging both of these guards away is that one of them might be looking in the wrong direction. Let's see if I can ping just this guy. That should work. Yeah, we'll do that. So this guy's going to do this. This guy's going to do his usual thing. I don't want to end my turn here. This won't work either. So we're going to have 9 action points. That gets me to here with 2 left. But then I can get into... So I can do a running trick here, then get down to here and end in cover. I'm not sure that's the best thing ever. This could be tricky. But this is worth so many monies. That's 350 credits, so we have to try. I guess I could end here. And we can plant an EMP to create a noise distraction once we've done this. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to see us on this square. So that should work. And then we use the EMP to get back. I think that's what we have to do. So most important is what happens in this room. This guy walks back. It's fine. Yeah, so Banks is fine.
Nothing.
So can I run and get back and then plant the EMP that will create the noise distraction? This costs 6, and then I can get back with 6. This leaves me with 3, which would be 1, 2, 0. Sorry, it would be 2, 1, and then I can't do the diagonal, I think. So I do have to do this running. And I'm going to plant the EMP here. I need to steal from this guy as well, so let's do that. Yep. Let's plant the EMP on exactly this square. And stay in cover. This will override their interest point because this goes off before they move. So then I should be able to get out of the room next turn. Got a camera there. We want to steal from this guard. We can do that with Banks on the way past. Let's just check that there's nothing in the corner. Yep, that's fine. Could hack this now. We won't need to take down this camera. Let's see what's through here. Got another console. Banks can get this later. Be able to peek here. I think we expect there not to be a guard walking through here. Could wisp these 2 guards now. I'm not sure that's the best thing. There could be another guard up here. This costs quite a bit of power, but we have hacked most of the things that we want to hack. And I could take this fractal now. No, there could be cameras up here that I want to get past, so let's not do that. Let's just get Tony up to here, because he's got the Vault access card. That seems like the best thing. How many safes have we done? All 3 of them. So Authority could be good to take now. Let's do that before the firewalls go up. We'll wait for that to go down before we take these things, but that's fine. So EMP goes off. They're now interested in this spot.
Must be imagining things.
Yeah, this guy moves away. That's fine. Ah. Okay, this guy didn't hear the EMP. So now we've got an alerted guard here. And all 3 of these guards are alerted, so that is pretty bad. I should have planted the EMP. I guess I didn't have a place to plant the EMP that would have been heard by this guard then. I thought that I'd be okay. This spot should be fine. I can actually get to here, which is okay.
Damn it, they got away. What was that?
They're going to kick this door in, but that should be fine. We'll get to here, I think. This camera drone is now alerted as well, so that's pretty bad. Is it going to do a scan on this square? I think we should hack it. So that happened means that this didn't get hacked. As didn't this. Let's try this door. Apparently no one else sees that, so we just have the one captain here. I'm not going to wisp just one guy. Let's see what he does. So I could hide here and steal from him next turn. It could be alright. We know that the exit's going to be here. Or we can just get into this as soon as possible. No, we're going to be taking the authority, so we should wait on this. Could steal right now, but there's no urgency to this. I just hide here, I guess, and then steal next turn. We do have sound bugs here. Yeah, let's get up to here. Should be fine. So it's unfortunate to be seen there, but we get 350 money from this, so it's totally worth it. I think we should hack this drone, otherwise we're not going to be able to get past. But for 2 power, we might as well hack it with the lockpick. We might as well do that next turn. It's not going to see us from here. I don't think, even if it does a scan, it shouldn't detect us, but that's fine. Okay, let's pass the turn now.
Breaching at this location.
Yeah, kicks the door in, that's fine.
Area.
For now, I think. Run straight past banks. We do want to get into this nanofab now. Authority, that's fine. Let's hack this now. Should be worth it so that we can get out right now. It'll also give us vision on what's going on down here. And once it goes down, they'll be distracted by it, so that's also good. Torque injectors, install. Super good. We don't need this pass card, clearly. There's nowhere that there could even be a security door. I'm not sure why there was a pass card on this level. Oh. This cloaking rig 2 could be pretty good. Neural disruptor 3 we have to get. That's not optional. And then we don't have the money for this. So I don't think we'll come back for this. And we could take this now. We can steal now. That's not going to get us to the cloaking rig. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hang around to get the money for this. There will be enough money here, but this authority makes it difficult to do. I'm not willing to take 5 hits on the, or 4 hits on the alarm, just for a... I guess might be... Let's do this, because that's not gonna affect the alarm. In that case, we're not going to be able to do this safely because he's going to notice it. I think we just head up here, ready to peek through this door, see if there's a camera that we need to hack. And we're going to leave this Cloaking Rig 2, sorry. And it's really good. I could sell the EMP pack, but this is also going to be really good, especially for taking out heart monitors. I think I would have to eat 2 alarm levels, but it is only alarm level 2. And none of these guards are interested in up here, they're all interested in down here. So I think what I'm going to do is this, and then take 2 of the hits on the authority, and then bring Banks up. It will be this guy who investigates them, so we'll eat these 2 and then run down to here. That should be totally fine. Tony can get into these things, so we might be ready to take this fractal soon. I do want to get this Cloaking Rig. It should be super worth it.
Investigating. Investigating area.
So I can do this, that'll be 9, 7, peak will be 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 0, that should be okay.
What the?
We need to do this once more, as expected. That gets us the 700. So now let's do this with Banks. Start running. We don't have speed on 3 on Banks, that's fine.
What was that? Investigating.
They're not going to come out of this door. That's fine. This guy didn't hear that, which is good. We should start this hack now. These guys are all coming here. Once they've done that, I'll ping them back into this room. That should be good. And we can send the drone here. So we want to peek through this door. I might as well open the door to do that.
Did you see that?
Okay, it's just one big room that gets up here. There is a guard spawn point here, so the alarm level 3 guard could actually come all the way there. We can get into cover here, actually. That could be alright. We can get Tony here. At least to here. This way he's guaranteed not to kick the door in, so that should be pretty good.
Hey, what was that?
Get Tony up here, ready to get through this door next turn. This seems pretty good. Neural Disruptor 3 is really good to have. Torque Injectors is super good to have, especially with this Econ chip. Now it works every 3 turns, so we'll be able to do those Sankaku missions, Sankaku server farms with so many consoles without having to wait around until alarm level 6. Not that we're likely to see another Sankaku server farm, nor that we need to do another Sankaku server farm. Okay, he's all the way down here. 0 cares. We are going to send Banks up here to steal from this guard. We're going to want to look in the server terminal as well. we are going to wait for the authority,
That one's useless to us
because it will
now.
take long enough for Banks to get up. These are also safes, officially, so the authority triggers these as well. So I'm not going to get into them just yet. I think we should use this ping now. Keep them occupied for a bit longer. Otherwise they would be coming through this door. Should be worth exploring up here, I guess. We want to check that there's no camera in this kind of corner. We're going to be very encumbered coming out of this mission. We might have to upgrade strength or sell some of our older items. Getting these alerted guards is totally worth the 300 credits, and stealing from this guard we got, I think, was it another 100? Something like that, maybe 50. But more than 400, at least 400 credits we got for this, so it was super worth it. We'll be able to wisp this guy again, and this guy at the same time, so that could be worth the power.
I found a down drone.
Yes, you did find a down drone. That was the point. That was why I left it there. We get the fractal. Totally fine. I'm just going to wait for this authority to go away. Wisp, we already have. Abacus, no. That's fine. We have a good loadout already. I just want to see if there's like a data blast. I think I do want to wisp now. Yeah, we get to hit those 3 extra guards. If nothing else, I can leave the valuable tech up here so that we can get it on the way past. There is no camera, that's fine. We're going to be a bit encumbered carrying these things, so I think I should drop this here and we'll pick it up on the way past as long as we remember. We have gotten all of the consoles so far except this one, all of the safes. 2 turns left on authority. I might as well leave a parasite here. It costs nothing. We're not going to be parasiting anything else.
Looking around. Must be imagining things. Investigating. Investigating area.
They're all so distracted. Clearly no one is getting up to here anytime soon. Someone's trying, but this will be sufficiently far away. We don't need to worry about cover. 1 turn left on authority. I do want to bring Prism up here to help carry the research experiments. Yeah, so we won't be encumbered this way. That's a turn. So it's very good that we managed to explore this part of the level before moving on. This was a pretty lucky map layout. The authority is now gone, so we'll take this. pass this on to Prism. This guard's never looking at this door, so this is totally fine. Yep, let's move up to here. We'll be able to drag these, ferry these items closer to the elevator. Should be good. I guess we might as well take this drone down. So it'll be a while before anyone gets anywhere near the vault. Anyone else gets anywhere near the vault. I mean, we've got another guard appearing. He could be here. That's fine. We're just going to leave banks like this. We need to remember to get these as well. So let's do that with Tony now. Lots of money. We've spent lots of money already, of course, but we're still coming out with 600 and something. Do I want to drop this now? I don't think we'll need to. I could just go into disguise when this guy spawns. That costs power. I could hide here. That's probably fine. There'll probably be enough. I mean, I could just leave the level right now. Yeah, let's do that. It means we don't have vision on this guy, but we should just be fine to get to the exit now. We can put banks on melee for the first time in this game. We have a neural disruptor finally. That's assuming that the guard spawns here. They could just spawn at the other end of the map, and then in that case we don't care at all. Okay, they are here. I want to distract this guy to here, I think. So that he won't be looking at the door when we want to get out next turn. We can also biogenic dart that guy if we need to. This is slightly closer to the exit and slightly more likely to get to zap this guard. I think he won't get far enough, but that's fine. We could also ping him away. We could just leave him in this room, but I don't think we're getting to the exit next turn. It's more likely we'll want to ping him next turn. He actually does get out. That's fine, we can just zap him this turn.
Investigating area. Must be
And we can ping the captain away as well, if we want to. Obviously he has nothing to steal. We're not going to keep him pinned. Ooh. Oh, we don't want to run because there's these sound bugs. We don't want it to be... That would trigger both of them, I think, and then we'd be pretty near alarm level 5. We don't have to do that, so we won't. Let's go on to Overwatch. I can even ping this guy into the corner, so that he won't even see his friend. Alright. So this is 100%. This is a huge success. Despite that bit of a bad thing happening over here earlier when the EMP wasn't in range of both of the guards hearing. But that's fine now. We recovered from it and it was worth the money. we've gotten everything from this vault here. It's pretty good to get that vault access card from Monster. That was pretty lucky.
Excellent work, operator. Now we have to find.
And we've bought some pretty good stuff. We needed a Neural Disruptor 3 at some point. Cloaking Rig 2 is also very welcome. Central says we need a way to spend our newfound fortune, but we already have spent it. We got torque injectors. So good. Okay, next mission.